everybody, my name is Lacey and welcome back to Late Night Coloring Mama. Tonight I thought I would do a color in chat, coloring out of, let me grab it here, lines and dots. I've only colored one picture out of this book so far. And this is also a Sun Life drawing book here. And it tells you the types of pictures you get in here. This is the only one I have colored. Cute little dolphin. I usually don't look when I'm coloring. I usually like to be surprised. But the picture that I'm coloring, you can kind of already tell what it is. And this is the picture that I'm going to color. So let's get started on this. I got a piece of paper underneath so it doesn't bleed through. And I am folding my book in half. Well, maybe I won't. We'll see. Yeah, we'll just keep it flat, I think. And I'll be using one of my Dabo and Shobo markers. I'm going to use number 1 Wine Red. For some reason, I'm really liking the reds in the collection that I have of the Dabo and Shobo, or Dabo and Shobo. So let's get started. This one I only use one color in. I'm sure you can use more than one. Just color in the little dots. They do have lines too. That's what the first picture I showed you was of lines. And just like that. I will link this book and the markers that I'm coloring with a marker, but it'll be markers down below. I did purchase them both from Amazon. I have had this book for quite a while. I probably should color right to left since I'm left-handed, but it's such a habit that I go like across. So like I said before, in this book, I'll only use one color. I'm sure you could use more than one color. Kind of look probably kind of cool using more than one color. I haven't tried it. Maybe that's something I should try sometime. Even though I like using the one color. I actually have a few of these books. So maybe I'll have to do another color and chat in one of those. Or this one again. We'll see. And again, I do have a piece of paper underneath because it will bleed through. This red kind of looks like, well, it says wine red, so yeah, it does look like a wine red, kind of dark, but also almost looks kind of brown. These books, I feel, for me, are really nice color books when I'm feeling anxious, stressed. They're fun in general, but for that purpose, they work great for me. How was the weather where everyone was at today? I think we got a high of 38. It was cloudy for a while and then the sun came out. So it was pretty nice outside today. Kids played a bunch inside today on Friday, which was a few days ago. Friday nights, the kids really wanted to put up the Christmas decorations. So we did that. I love Christmas. I love decorating, but I always feel like there's so much stuff to put out. Obviously, we don't use it all because I have quite a bit of Christmas decorations. We have a green Christmas tree. It is artificial. I do miss real trees. When I was a kid, we always had real trees. The smell in the house. Remember always having to go underneath and watering them. And the sap. And every once in a while, the tree would tip over. Wake up in the morning, the tree would be on the ground. But no, me and my husband and the kids, we have an artificial tree. So they decorated that. We tried to do, every year we try to think, like we reuse like all of our decorations and we have tons of different things so we can change it up. This year we tried to do mostly like red and white and silver, like thinking of Santa. And the kids hung up all the decorations. They did a great job all around the tree. We had white lights on this year. And a star at the top. We used some of the older decorations that I had from my childhood that my mom had given me years ago. I love those still. We don't use them every year, but there's a few that my kids like to use a lot. They love them. And then some of their decorations. Then we decorate on the little end table. End tables. Got some gnomes that I've had for a little while. And some of those like fake, what do you call them? They look like bottle brush trees. Yeah, bottle brush trees. And then our big, long entertainment center, it has like a fake fireplace that you can turn on, electric fireplace. You can turn on and the heat also works, but we just turn it on. On top of there, this year I actually got one new Christmas item from Costco. It's like a little village. It's all white and they all light up, including the trees. We set that up on there. And then I had a white deer that I've had for a while and some little white trees. Put those on there. Thought it looked really pretty. And then I have the shelf that's like built into our wall that we put our manger scene on. I have willow tree and they're pretty big. And then we have a shelf in our hallway that has like coat hooks, but it's a shelf on top. Decorated that a little bit and then hung the stockings there. And then I have like a long dresser table. We decorated that with some willow tree figurines and Santa Claus and his big snow boot that has like pine tree leaves coming out. And then I have a sign that says "'Twas the night before Christmas" that we hung out. So yeah, we did a ton of decorating. And then they wanted to decorate the kitchen. So I got some singing carolers, some bears, Couple light up trees at night, so when it's dark in there, it's kind of lit up. Some gnomies, my big puppy Santa hat, Christmas cookie jar. Yeah, so that was fun. We did quite a bit of decorating. I'm not sure if we're going to decorate outside this year. That's still up in the air. Depends how everything goes. Usually we get snow by now, but not now. Tomorrow there is a snow chance for us, though a small snow chance. They said it's supposed to snow only for like an hour tomorrow, so I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Weather can be wrong and things can change. Have any of you that celebrate Christmas decorated yet? How do you decorate? Do you reuse stuff or do you get new every year? Or I really liked this year. I seen a lot of gingerbread men. I was thinking, gosh, all those look cute. Tons of decorations. Rugs, cookie jars, spoon rests, spatulas, ornaments. I was feeling those, but I know we didn't need them. So I decided, let's do our tree red and white. Got some groceries yesterday and I got the kids. My son asked if we could get a gingerbread, like tiny village. So we got that at Aldi. It's only $10. I think at Walmart they can be, depending which one they want, they can be kind of spendy. Some of them, not all. Last year we got a train from Aldi and they loved it, so got that. Bought some white chocolate covered peppermint pretzels. Just a few little like Christmas goodie snacks that they could have earlier. And of course the normal fruits and veggies and milk, bread, butter, all the stuff you need to cook. And today my husband went and got some eggs. I think he got like 4 or 6 dozen from a family member. We do freeze drying, so we freeze dry some things. Do any of you freeze dry? The kids really like freeze dried candy. And we also can a lot too in the summer with our garden that we do. Try to do it, well, we do it every year. We have for quite a few years now. We used to do hydroponics, now we just do the garden in the ground. We did watch a movie for family movie night this past weekend. Scrooge: A Christmas Carol. This one was it's a cartoon, but it's a different one. It was like, I think it came out last year, 2022, and it was originally on Netflix. So we watched that. And my son really seemed to like that. My daughter, she's so young yet that some movies it's hard to pay attention. We did watch a cartoon called Snowy Day. Amazon Prime has like a free episode in the kids, but it was pretty long. It was like 45 minutes, I think. Not for sure. And she really liked that one, so we did that with the popcorn and little tiny Hershey's pieces. was fun. And I did the normal stuff, the dishes every day, and laundry every day. Yeah, I definitely get some type of calmness when I'm coloring in these books. They're pretty relaxing. I don't feel anxious at all when I color them. What do you guys like to use when you color in one color coloring books? Markers, pencils, gel pens? Or something else maybe you use? I'm hoping I can color this in one evening. But if not, oh well. Do any of you have any Sun Life drawing coloring books? I have quite a bit. I mean, probably not that many really, but to me it's quite a bit for me. I would love to have them all because I love them so much. I always want like whole sets of books. Always. I've always been that way. Like if I'm even reading a book and there's like a second one or something, I want to read that and have the second one. Doesn't mean I always get them, but some things I would like. So what is everyone drinking tonight? I'm drinking Gatorade. My throat is pretty dry today. So if you hear me like sound a little raspy once in a while, it's a little dry. So when we're done, I'll probably hold up the picture a little bit more so you can see that a little bit better up close. I think you can see it okay now, but I'll still hold it up. So I love doing color and chats with you guys. I've had a few people comment that they like my color and chats. How long do you guys like color and chat videos? Do you like long videos or short videos, or does it even really matter? For me, I find them relaxing. Color along with them and listen and peek up at their picture as they're coloring. That's just my opinion. But I'd be interested. I mean, if you guys want me to do shorter ones, I can do that, or longer. Shorter ones, probably be more videos. And longer ones may or may not finish a picture in a day. It depends what picture I feel in the mood for. Do you guys have any December coloring plans, or you just kind of go with the flow? Me, I just kind of go with the flow because my mind can change any day. And I don't want to, for me personally, I don't want to stress myself out. I stress out way too easy, and I don't know why. I don't want to say I want to do multiple pages and not do them, because if I feel like I don't, and then I'll try to do it and hurry, and that's not good for me, especially since I have really bad anxiety. Even though, I'm just doing this for fun. So that's why I'm just going with the flow, day by day. See what happens. But I will tell you, I am working on 2 other whips. One of them is Christmas, one of them is not. I thought having a variety in there is good too. It was what I was in the mood for, so. And they're coming along nice, taking my time. I used to not like having unfinished pictures or whips, but actually I don't mind them now. I've been that way for a couple years now when coloring. I don't mind if it takes me longer, because coloring to me is supposed to be relaxing for me and fun. And if I rush, it's just not that much fun anymore. You guys like it so far? Sorry, I keep pulling back to look at the picture to make sure I didn't miss a dot or whatnot. So with coloring book flip-throughs, do you only like partial flip-throughs? Excuse me, bleh, can't talk. Partial flip-throughs to see some of the pictures? Or do you like seeing complete flip-throughs? I mean, for me, when I see, I guess, a book haul, I personally like to see a couple pictures out of the book with a book haul. But then if you're for a book flip through, just a book, I would like to see the whole book if able. Depending what it is, because sometimes I think the color by number ones, my color by number books, if I were to show, you wouldn't even be able to see the picture because it's so light. But my other books, my regular ones, you should be able to see fine. So how's everyone doing tonight? Hope you're all doing well. that you're happy, healthy, coloring away. Is it weird that I like the sound the marker makes? Almost makes me think of ASMR. Do any of you guys watch ASMR? So I hope you're all doing well. I'm actually hanging in there. I have a few people in my family very near and dear to my heart that are sick. So I just try to stay positive. I mean, that's all that I can do. And hope that things get better for them. All right, so what do you guys think so far of all that? All of the picture. Hold it up maybe a little bit. I think it's kind of cool. My son was telling me last week at school when he came home. I don't remember if it was like Monday or Tuesday. He said he had a substitute teacher. I said, oh, okay. And we were talking about school because I always ask him about his day, check his bag for homework, and if he got a new library book. And he said his teacher was sick, and then he told me that 4 kids in his class, including his best friend, also left that day because they were sick. So yeah, a lot of sickness going around. Anyway, let's talk about something maybe a little bit happier. So my daughter, she's not in preschool yet. She'll be in preschool next year. Probably, I would say this summer, maybe end of summer, like August sometime. She recently started getting into Barbie dolls. And I had thought, I had gotten rid of mine. I know I had some for a while. And I just thought I'd gotten rid of them because they were kind of rough. Not all of them, but just something I thought I had gotten rid of before we had my daughter. Well, my husband found them the other day when he was looking for some stuff. Pulled them out. I got a little excited myself. Kind of funny. I got a little excited pulling them out, opening it up, and my daughter's eyes just lit up. I had like Hollywood Hair Barbie, Skipper, and I don't remember the little boy's name. I had a bunch of them. I had like this sparkle eye Barbie. Her eyes looked like, I don't know, diamonds. They sparkled. I had a bunch of clothes, dresses. So she was excited when she's seen all the dresses. Some of them I did throw away because they were wear and tear, rough shape from playing with them when I was younger. I had a mermaid Barbie. I had a scuba Barbie, but she had broken, so I threw her away. Where you could connect the tank on the back and you'd put like batteries in the underneath somewhere in the little tank, and she would like swim at the top of the water. But yeah, she was very excited to see that. When I was a kid, my friend had the Barbie Fold-in Fun House, and I remember loving that. And I didn't have a Barbie house. So when me and my mom were at the mall shopping for who knows what, they had like a craft show in the middle. And someone had, it was like this bendable wall that you could shape and form into like 3 parts. It had like wallpaper and had built like doll furniture, like a couch, a chair, a table, and had like a little picture for the wall that you could stick on, and like a bed with a canopy. I think it had a canopy. Maybe not, but I did have a canopy bed that lit up too when I was a kid. But anyway, I remember seeing that Barbie house. Well, I call it a Barbie house. And wanting it so bad, and my mom got it for me. I was so happy. I still have the couch and the side table, not the chair or the bed. So my daughter plays with that couch and table, and she absolutely loves it. So that was really nice and exciting that she like loved all those things when I pulled them out. I do have one Barbie in the box that's not getting removed, and my daughter does not play with that one. It's like Barbie and the Rockers. Do any of you that played with Barbies have any of yours in the box? I only had one. The rest were all taken out and played with. I also had Mulan and Pocahontas Barbie dolls. And like a grocery shopping Barbie with little baby Kelly. And I had Kelly in the pool. What was your favorite toy when you were young that you absolutely loved? I would be interested to hear. I love hearing about things when we were younger, favorites. I also had the pink Barbie Corvette, and then I had a Mustang that stretched out and had like a back seat in it, and a little refrigerator. Had a kitchen set with a dishwasher. I think that's pretty much it, or that I can remember. I did have like a stuffed like bedtime Barbie doll. She had like a pink nightgown, and she was like soft so you could sleep with her. And that was in that bag. But she's pretty rough. I wasn't letting my daughter sleep with her. She's kind of in rough shape. Probably needs to be pitched. Because I think she was playing with it for her a little bit. I also loved the Barbie coloring books back when I was young. I wish I could find Barbie coloring books that were like new like that. I would color in them. I'd probably color in any Barbie coloring book now too, but I like the older ones. And I also liked Precious Moments too. They were so cute. And paper dolls. Do any of you remember paper dolls? Disney ones, Barbie ones. Me and my childhood friend. We became friends when we were in 2nd grade and we're still friends. We always played with paper dolls and Barbies. And she had a huge, like, side yard next to her house. Huge. She'd always play in the grass. And she'd have her Barbie boat and we'd pretend it was the water. We had a lot of fun when we were kids. And I just listen to my kids and their imaginations when they're playing, and I'm like, gosh, remember doing all that? You know, you talk to yourself when you're by yourself when you're a little kid. I still talk to myself. But their imaginations are just, wow. Then I had a kid sister. She was like my buddy and me. My cousin had my buddy, her buddy, and I had kid sister. Played with her forever. I don't know whatever happened to her. And then I remember my siblings' toys that I ended up, playing with because I was the baby, the youngest. I don't know what they were called, and it was funny because me and my sister were just talking about them the other day. They had these little tiny stuffed animals with like t-shirts on and names on them, like a monkey and maybe a tiger. It wasn't Daniel Tiger, but and there was maybe a couple other ones. I don't remember what they were called. But yeah, some days I think, gosh, I wish I was still young again. That young. And they also had these, two of my sisters, they each had one. There were these big dolls. They were big. Their hair was pink. They had little bonnets on it. And they had like some type of candy on their cheeks. Like one was like cotton candy. And they smelled like that too. Then we had the Sesame Street characters. Kermit the Frog and Cookie Monster. I actually got rid of Kermit the Frog not too long ago. He was in pretty rough shape too. Because my parents had given that to me and I was like, yeah, well, as much as I wish Kermit was in good shape, was not. A little rough. Had like sticky Velcro hands so you could stick them on things. I think his feet might have been that way too. And we had a strawberry shortcake doll. My brother, he was a collector of baseball cards. I think he still has all his. And train sets. He had huge train sets and race car sets. He still has his train car one. He said, I think he set it up or showed his two sons. I don't know if they were interested or not. But I always was fascinated with it when I was little, when he'd set it up. Oh, it was huge. We get so excited to play or to have birthdays. And when we were kids, we just had them with our family till we got older. So we always played the one where you throw the clothespin in the jar and pin the tail on the donkey, and some other games. We'd have cookouts. But yeah, just a little nostalgia. We're getting there. And these lines and dots books are actually nice to color into because they kind of give me a break from the regular coloring books. And color by number. Because I am a slow colorer. I try to take my time on everything, and sometimes with the regular ones, I just need a little break for a little bit. I think too much of those. I try not to. Shouldn't have to think too much, but I do. Color by number, I don't really think because it's there for me. But the regular ones, deciding colors, which I enjoy picking out, just takes me a little bit. So I think I could be wrong, NBC had Christmas at Graceland. Oh, I wanted to see that so bad. I didn't. Because I like Elvis. Always have since I was a little kid. I mean, my dad had an 8-track player, then he had Elvis on that. And me and my friend, when we were little, we used to put it in the 8-track in the basement before it was partially finished. And it was like cement back then. And we could roller skate down there, and we'd listen to it and roller skate down there. It was fun. But yeah, I'm bummed I didn't. I heard of the people that sang in there, like Post Malone, Kane Brown, Lainey Wilson. And there were some other ones. I don't remember. I think Alanis Morissette, I think. I can't remember the rest off the top of my head. But I wanted to see it. I'm sure I'd love it all. I love music. All varieties of music. I mean, I listen to the oldies and the goodies. The oldies. I listen to like 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. Country music. Old school country music. Newer country music. The in-between. I listen to it all. Can listen to classical. Lately on the weekends, sometimes if I'm doing stuff in the kitchen or the kids want to do something, we play Christmas music and listen to that. They love that song, I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. When my son was really little, I still think he's little, probably like 4 years ago, they sang that song where he went to daycare because he was at a facility for Christmas, and it was so cute. I know my daughter, since she's heard that a lot since we play it, she really likes it, and she dances and tries to sing with the words. Did any of you guys see that Christmas at Graceland, or not really into that? When I was a kid, my dad used to watch the really old Elvis movies. So I've seen parts of them or some of them. I also really, really like the Beatles. I have quite a few favorite songs from them. But my favorite song is Eleanor Rigby by the Beatles. I have been wanting to color in some of my mandala books again, which I've already shown. I don't know, I love mandalas. I do eventually want to get some more mandala books. They're pretty relaxing too. And I've seen some of your guys' mandalas. Wow. Every single one. I'm like, oh, that's amazing. You guys always do a great job and show like the coolest colors or prettiest colors with them. So I enjoy those. I think I might try coloring up and down now. So yeah, if I do get some mandala books, I don't know if they'll be color by number or not, because I think I kind of want to do both. And you guys, I actually got some PDFs now that I probably should color in. So I'm excited about that. At some point I should color in those. Yeah, these are my first, so I've never gotten PDFs or anything before. And they were free, but still, I'm excited. I love coloring, so why not? And if I like them, I may purchase the full books. They were just like samples, pages of out of some of the books, which I'm happy with because if I like it, I'm going to make me more prone to buying the book or books. I still have to start Christmas shopping. I haven't even started that yet. I used to. It's been a few years now. I used to get like all my Christmas shopping done in July. I should do that again, honestly. If you have a partner or spouse, do you guys get each other anything for Christmas? It's always up in the air for us because the past few years we said not to because we feel we have enough of everything and it's more for the kids. So that's how we are, which I'm fine with. Because usually if we want something, we'll just buy it. But birthdays and stuff, we always get each other. And like Valentine's Day, we do. And our anniversary, of course. But just Christmas, we're just, nah. Or like, well, I shouldn't say we don't get each other anything because usually we use it towards something else. We do something. Like one year we wanted to fix up our bathroom. So that's what we were going to do instead of getting Christmas presents, stuff like that. So that's basically what we do. Which that's perfect. Because that stuff can be spendy, so I guess we try to be careful. We want something that we can use and that has a purpose for us. And our bathroom needed to be redone, so that's what we did. Not right at Christmas, but like spring, summer that year we did. Yeah, we usually try to do something like that. Yeah, I switched direction. I'm coloring up and down now. Probably can tell a little bit. Oh no, I think it's supposed to be darker there. Cool. What books, in your opinion, has the best type of paper? Did I say that right? Best type of paper? It sounded kind of funny. Because I showed that Opulent Bazaar, and that had a really nice, thick paper. I haven't colored in it yet. I mean, I can work with thinner paper, but I feel like that thick stuff would do a really good job. Handle colors really well. So do you like thick paper or regular paper or Amazon paper? What do you and don't you like with paper? Or do you like it all? Oh yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. I was like, oh gosh, it got darker. No, it's supposed to be like that. Do you set coloring goals for yourself for the following year? I mean, I would like to learn how to color skin tones. Is that something that's kind of intimidating for me? And I would like to learn how to color backgrounds as well. So those are things I would like to do, even though they intimidate me. Can't hurt nothing till you try. You know, you always gotta try. And coloring's supposed to be fun, so I guess if I, you know, wasn't sure how I felt, I'm sure I'd like it either way, but test it out. I've been eyeing. My son has some. He got this art kit from my sister because my son's obsessed with drawing, and it had oil pastels, and I want to try them so bad. Maybe if he'll want to color with me one day, I can try it out on a background to see how it works. I don't know. Mess around a little bit. I'm sure I can find some videos to learn how, and or maybe just try it myself and see what happens. Maybe that's what I'll do. Is there anything you guys would like to learn? Totally not coloring, but I want to learn how to crochet. I really do. I think that would be relaxing too. I've never crocheted in my life. But then I'm like thinking, oh gosh, what if it's hard and I don't want to give up. I'd want to finish it if I started something. There's probably a lot of things I would like to learn. We are getting there. Just this little chunk left and we're done. So I told you guys I like that reality show Below Deck. And I'm on season 10, the last season, I believe. And it's a reality drama show about people on a yacht working on a yacht for all these people. And I have never cried in that show. I don't know what. The captain had to leave because he was having nerve issues. And I just started crying. I think that show just sucked me in so much and I just cried. It's sad too when you get older. Things happen, things can happen when you're not older. But yes, I'm almost done with that show, so I am going to need a new show to watch. So if you have any recommendations, I like reality shows. I like drama shows. I pretty much will watch anything. I'll give anything a try. So I was reading books. I used to only read like certain genres, and then I decided, hey, I'm going to spread out a little more, and I love a bunch of them now. So I just got to get out of my comfort zone with everything that I had read, and so I did that, and now I need to do that with TV shows. Just branch myself out. If I'm still up at night in bed after coloring, when I'm thinking, okay, I should probably go to bed to get up in the morning with the kids, get them ready for school. I found a puzzle game on my iPad, so I'll play that sometimes, or this cross stitch game. And that's Cross Stitch World. That is super relaxing. So yeah, if you know of any relaxing games, I'll play games too. Computer games, board games, video games. I like to have a wide variety of hobbies. Coloring is my main one, and I think will always be my main. That and reading. But I sometimes can't sleep when I should be. I want something else to try. And I only color late at night unless my kids ask me to color, because they don't always want to color. Late at night when they're sleeping. Late night coloring, mama. Anybody got any exciting plans for the week? Doing anything fun, even if it's coloring plans? Or any hobbies? I still think about my diamond painting. I haven't pulled them out yet. They're pretty relaxing too. Granted, I've only completed one full diamond painting ever and started another. I think we will finish this tonight. When you guys watch color and chats, do you color along or do you just watch the whole video? Sometimes I watch just the whole video. Other times I will color and listen and then watch. I think there's a cartoon called Angela's Christmas. I think someone was telling me about it on Netflix. Any of you guys seen that? I haven't. Looks cute though. Guess I like cartoon movies. I always will. That's the kid in me still. And they can be for grown-ups too. I was visiting with my mom the other day and put on It's a Wonderful Life. Oh, I love that movie. And we watched some of Miracle on 34th Street. Not the original. It was like, I don't know how many remakes they have. It has the girl that was in the movie Matilda. I forget what her name was. I watched some of that and then started It's a Wonderful Life. We usually watch A Nightmare Before Christmas because that's like me and my son's favorite. I think my daughter's getting into it too. We watch that on Halloween. Well, the Halloween season and Christmas season. And sometimes in between. One of my favorites. My son likes to quote it. It's funny. We were up kind of late after decorating and watching that Scrooge A Christmas Carol, if I can talk. I wanted to watch that movie, Spirited. We tried watching that last year, I think it was, me and my husband with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell. And I just was not feeling it at the time, so I wanted to try it again, but it was so late. I was like, yeah, well, I'm tired now. And he already was getting ready for bed too, so. Maybe this coming weekend. We'll see. I feel like the weekends go by so fast. Everything goes by fast. We are getting there. If you guys want me to do another color and chat in this book, please let me know. I could even do a color with me with not too much talking like I've been doing tonight. Or I may just color in one of the other ones. I wonder how many lines we have left. About 9? Left rows. Do you ever get nervous when you're coloring, like you pick a color for a page and then you're like, oh gosh, what if I run out? Like you pick all your colors and then one of them you're like, oh, I don't know about it. What do you do then? If it's not like refillable and you run out of a color, do you try to cover it up with another color, or what do you do? I personally would probably try something, can't talk again, try to find something similar. because I would want to finish the page regardless. That's all right. It can look a little different. I think we have 6 rows left. This is so relaxing. And again, I will link this book down below and the Dabo and Shobo markers. So if you're interested, I am an affiliate through Amazon. If you click my links, I may get a small commission at no cost to you. So I may earn something basically if you guys bought something off the link. In which that would go towards my channel for new coloring books and supplies. Okay, we're almost done there. If you made it this far, thank you so much for sticking with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. I truly do. It means so much to me with you guys watching and commenting, liking, subscribing. It really does. I never thought I'd have this. It was just something fun for me to do to keep me busy at night, relax the mind, and I really am enjoying it. The comments are so nice and sweet and helpful. Some of good tips. All right, that is going to be it. We completed a page. And this is what it looks like. What do you guys think? Again, the book is lines and dots. And I used Dabo and Shobo markers. So that will be it for tonight. If you liked this video, please consider giving it a big thumbs up. And if you would like to see more of my content, please consider subscribing. It would mean so much to me. Thank you all for watching. Have a nice night. Bye.